This is a 2-row repeat worked on a multiple of 4 stitches plus 1. I have 9 stitches here on my needles. And the first row of the pattern, you're going to knit the first stitch, and then you're going to take your next 3 stitches and you're going to purl them together. Leave them on the left needle. Yarn goes to the back of the work, and you're going to knit the same 3 stitches together. Leave them on the left needle. Yarn comes to the front of the work again, and you're going to purl those same 3 stitches together one more time. And then drop them off the left needle. Knit 1, and again, next 3 stitches, purl them together, leave them on the left needle, yarn goes to the back, knit those same 3 stitches together, yarn comes to the front, purl the same 3 stitches together again, and then drop them off the left needle and knit the last stitch. For row 2, all you're going to do is just purl all of the stitches. And you would repeat these 2 rows for the pattern. And that's it. A lot of times when I show a stitch pattern where you work 3 stitches together at the same time, I get a lot of questions about how to do that easily. And one thing, if you're going to be starting out working the pattern right from your cast on, what you can do, because a lot of times the first row can be especially tricky, you can cast on over 2 needles, and that will give you a lot looser cast on edge to work with. So all I'm just doing the long tail cast on here, and I'm doing it over 2 needles instead of 1. Okay, and then when you're ready to knit, all you would have to do is pull 1 needle out, and you can see here you have a lot more room to work the stitches. So let's do row 1 of the pattern so that you can just see. There's a lot of extra room here. So when I purl my 3 stitches together, just a lot of extra wiggle room here. So I'm able to purl those and knit them, and then purl them again more easily than if I had a tighter cast on edge. A lot of times I get questions about how to work multiple stitches together at the same time, and one trick that I use is I put my needle into the stitches and then I just twist a little bit, and that will help loosen up the stitches, give you a little more wiggle room so that you can easily work 3 stitches or 4 or 5, whatever the case may be, a little more easily. Also, I think having needles with a sharper point helps as well. Sometimes you'll find needles where the tips are a little more blunt, but these are pretty pointy needles, so that helps working multiple stitches together at the same time.